Hola gente, sean bienvenidos hoy al último video bonus de Breath of Fire Free, ya que en la parte anterior mostré todas las transformaciones híbridas normales de las combinaciones con Rei, Nina, Momo y Peco. Now I'm gonna show you the super hybrid forms that are basically almost the same, except they have a different form and new attacks. So for this one you need to have, of course, Rei and Nina in the team, but for this one you need to use Fusion and another gene for use. For this next form I need to show you, you need to use the Fusion and Force gene to access this form. So let's go, let's do this. Accession, and you need to use Fusion and Force gene to access this one, this version of Raid Hybrid form. It's basically the same of the normal form, except this one is a red, a fire red form, and have the same attacks, but have better stats. I have a great version of the other attack, in this case it's Hurricane. Now I'm gonna see you in a couple minutes and I'm gonna change characters for use the other form, for use the Super Nina's hybrid form. So I see you in a couple minutes. Okay, I'm back. For this one you need to have, of course, Nina, Gar or Peco in the team, and using the Fusion plus Eldritch genes for create the Super Nina hybrid form. So let's do this. And this one have basically all special attacks and temptation. Okay, I see you in a couple minutes. I'm gonna change characters for having the next form. Okay, I am back here. Now we're gonna use the next form. That you need to have Momo in the team mandatory, and you need to have, of course, Nina or Peco in the team for access Momo's form, or in this case the Super Hybrid Momo's form. That you need is to use the Fusion gene and the question mark gene. So let's do it. Okay, I see you in a couple minutes and I'm gonna change for the penultimate form. So I see you in a couple minutes. Okay, I am here. Penultimate rank of transformation to show, of course, is the Peco form. In this case, the Super Hybrid Peco form. that you need to have, of course, a Peco, and you can have a Rei or Gar for access to this hybrid formation. But for access the super hybrid formation, you need to use the fusion and the shadow genes, and having, of course, the correct party members for access this form. So let's do it. Of course, we're gonna run away because I can show you the design. So let's get out of here and go to a more open area where you can see better the design. Like here, I'm gonna use Ryu, fusion, and shadow. Okay, with this I show you all the super hybrid form. Only remain one form to show, that is the Pigmy form. I'm gonna take a couple minutes for see what are the requirements to use, and I see you in right now. Okay, I am here. I find the source how to use the Pigmy plus the Pigmy transformation. You need to have the question mark gene and the mutant gene, or in this case the mutant and question mark, to access Pigmy, the final dragon form of the game. So let's do it. Pause and time to accession. You need to use the mutant gene and the question mark gene. Qué bonito, pero tiene mejores stats. And have a lot of attacks, and the final attack due for show, the magma breath. Don't deal a lot of damage, but it's very cute. It's the only form to access to this form. After that, there's no other there's no other form to get a better stat for the Pigmy. Okay, with this, all the videos or Breath of Fire 4, or all the bonus I can show you the Breath of Fire 4, are complete. I show you the mechanics of the fairy village exploration. I show you the normal dragon forms, I show you the hybrid forms, and now the super hybrid forms and the Pigmy transformation. With this, my work in Breath of Fire 3 is over. I hope everyone enjoyed this video of today's Breath of Fire 3. I finally get all the 100%. I get all the... No, the only thing I don't get now are all the items. But all those items remain are the valuable items that I need to get with the Fairy Village. But I get all the weapons, all the armors, all the accessories, all the fishing equipment, all the skills, and I show you now all the dragon forms. I hope you enjoyed this video Breath of Fire 3. I'm gonna take 2 weeks of rest, and after that I'm gonna begin the next LP guide of the channel. That gonna be gonna be Breath of Fire 4 with this version with achievements, and I gonna tell you, gonna be a hell. Yes, gonna be a hell to do the 100% in Breath of Fire 4, especially for getting the best item in the minigames and access some of the ultimate weapons in the game that require not only the fishing but some mandatory heavy grinding for unlock specific weapons. Si les ha gustado este video de hoy, dejar un buen like que ayuda mucho, compartir en redes sociales y si pueden también suscribirse al canal para más. No olvidar activar la campanita en notifique de siguientes vídeos y nos vemos en la siguiente serie del canal, que va a ser Breath of Fire 4. Desde ya, muchas gracias a todos por haber pasado por el vídeo de hoy y nos vemos en la siguiente serie. Un saludo a todos y chau chau.